Earth. Thing 2%.
Hello guys, I am playing BTD5, and yeah, this is a video I recorded quite a while ago, and oh sorry, forgot to put it on whatever you call it mode, fast mode. And basically, it's like a game where you try and pop balloons, and those are blimps that split up into the red blimps split up into little blimps, which are the blue ones, and yeah, stuff like that. Now, the things that have the thing that is shooting fire all over the place, that is called a ring of fire, and I just got a super monkey. I don't know why I did that, but it'll help. Guess I'll keep it. And it's called a ring of fire, basically, and it starts out being a tack shooter, which basically it shoots tacks at first, and then once you upgrade it enough, it shoots really fast tacks, and then goes on to this. Now down at the bottom, at the end of the track, there's something called a blade shooter, which starts out being like a tack shooter, just like the other one. And sorry, it's being really laggy. But basically, the tack shooter kind of like you upgrade it, and it makes like this. It makes this thing, or basically just makes saws that you can spray out and stuff like that. It starts out as like long range stuff, and then down the thing that looks like a missile launcher, and then another one that looks maybe kind of like the shark. Those start out as bomb towers, in other words, cannons, upgraded, and basically the one with the missile launcher, or the missile, that is a cluster bomb, which starts out, like I said, as a cannon, and so the shark one, it's called a cluster bomb shooter or something like that, and the other one's called a mob assassin. Now down there you see the guy that I placed down as a super monkey. Now it's a plasma monkey, but it kind of has all that funky things to it. That's called a tech terror. It's definitely by far one of my favorite kinds of guys. And then, as you see, I just upgraded the plasma monkey to a sun god. Those are pretty good, but I prefer just like the Moab, or not the Moab, anything. The tech terror. That's the guy with all the metal that's shooting things. And also you may notice those little homes with the sticks coming out of them. Those are monkey villages. And yeah, it's pretty much all I have. It is all I have. And yeah, those are pretty nice. They allow things to see camo and make things cost less. Now on the side, those are all the monkeys I can buy. They're not for free. And I have my money, and the red thing is, of course, hearts, and above it is money. Above that is the rounds, which there are several rounds. It's just, this is free play mode. It sometimes will go up to 40, depending on what level you pick, and 60, and up to 80. And yeah, this is BTD5, Bloons Tower Defense. Yeah, so that's pretty much just my introduction for this. Now, yeah, those green blimps are called zombie blimps, and there's all kinds of balloons, and yeah, and so you might think, okay, what happens when they get to the end? Does it just loop around? No, that happens. You die. And so now I'm starting over, and as you see, I don't have anything to start, so I'm placing down my tack shooter. Sorry, it's being really laggy. And it starts out with those red balloons. They're pretty wimpy. Now my other tack shooter is going to be my saw one. I like to set it up like that so that I have an ending and a finishing, so that one of them won't die, but both of them, one side won't die. But instead of having one really upgraded one, I like to have two, and then upgrade them both. And yeah, I like to do that with a lot of things. Basically, though, one of the main things that I wanted to say today was, it's just one of the main things, like I said, wanted to say was, if you're going to do this tactic, get it, tactic, because tack shooters, but if you're going to do this tactic, what I would mostly recommend to start out with tack shooters. Most people don't really like tack shooters, and I'm not a huge fan of them myself, but those are in like 5, 4, and stuff like that they're actually pretty not bad. And so, yeah, so if you're just wondering about anything like, is this game violent or something like that, don't worry, it's not. Nothing gets hurt nothing can get hurt unless you let balloons pass all the way through. And as you see, that's not happening much. And so, yeah, just don't worry about it, because if you're using this tactic, like I said, another strategy is to just another strategy is just to only do one upgrade, because if you only start with one upgrade, then and then not do the other upgrade, then you'll be able to just focus on the one, even if it costs less or more, because then you'll get a better idea. See, I upgraded that, and for saw blade tack shooters, you want to upgrade only the saws, but then once you get to the saw part, then you can upgrade something else, and once you get to tack spray, then you can upgrade the other path. Now, in BTD6, I like how there are 3 paths. The only thing is, if you want to have each individual one, it's really hard. And so, yeah. I recorded these videos when I was on like level or rank 38. And so right now I'm on 40. And the nice thing about 40 instead of 40 and up or below, 40 and below, is it's all really easy. But after that, they're like really, really expensive things, but they're pretty good. And so usually if you want to get the better stuff, like always, it's more expensive. But some things like Moab Maulers and Assassins are great. And I'm not using them in this round or the next round, but one thing that I absolutely love is obviously tech terrors, but mortars. Mortars are the guys with the okay, that's the engineer. So if you go 2 monkeys up, that's the mortar. So yeah, and above that is the tack shooter. That one's pretty good. I don't like to use it in these rounds because you have to put it either pretty far down or stuff like that. So yeah, one thing though about using water guys is really, really, really hard to use, because see, the water guys like the Monkey Sub and Buccaneer, there aren't many maps with with water on them, but this one does. But super monkeys, the problem with them is they are really expensive. Like seriously, they're like you saw in the other part. It was like extremely expensive. So, sorry. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Well. that's that video for you. So, yeah, see you in the next video.